we are ready. We're going to call the meeting to order. We can stand for the pledge. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everyone. This evening we have no presentations. We're going to move right down to the consent agenda. Does anyone have any questions or anything on the consent agenda for Ariana or anything? Ariana, you want to speak real quick?
Yeah, so the finance committee meeting met this evening, and we discussed 5 different options for the tax levy. The committee decided that going out at 0% would be best, as long as everyone on the board agrees with that as well. And the budget hearing will be next month.
Are there any questions about that?
Do we know how we're voting? Like absentee, in person, like?
As far as we know, in person,
Okay.
that's, yes.
Good.
We can keep it report.
Yes, we can.
We can do that.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Right, you can let down, maybe you can come in and you guys can sit here.
Do you temperature check anything?
We will have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have to have that.
Right.
And we will have some familiar faces helping us.
Yes,
yes,
Safety
yes.
will
So
also
that'll
be
be nice, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited to go out with the 0%. I'm sure, I think the community will support that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they will. It's a good year to do that.
Yeah.
All right, if no other questions or anything on the consent agenda, do I hear a motion to approve the consent agenda? Lynn, do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Kathy, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Moving down to the regular agenda, we have public comments this evening. There will be some ongoing, obviously, further discussion about the solar project. And then there's board information here. We will have a special meeting on April 21st at 5 p.m., right?
Yes, 5 p.m.
We just have to vote on the BOE budget that evening. It'll be right there for yeah. Okay. So yeah, it'll be quick as usual. You have to leave that evening to do that. So, and then our annual hearing will be held May 6th. Budget vote is on the 18th. So, and I think that a lot of people, we're going to give information to Candy, the graduation has been changed. It's going to be June 18th at 6 o'clock. So everybody wants to put that in their calendar. So that, and there'll be more information coming up on that. So just some events coming up for the different classes that are on there. And then board information, these are the candidates for the Jeff Lewis board that are on here, and there's 3 vacancies, and we will discuss that on the 21st at 5 o'clock.
There's 3 vacancies and 3 people running.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Just to make sure.
That does happen a lot. All right. Also, board information about the 10-year appointment we have for 2 staff members there. And then the first board action is actions requested to approve 9 online credit graduate college credits for Lydia Doolittle. Do I hear a motion to approve those credits? Terry, do I hear a second? John? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. As we talked about, these are the people that have been want to appoint for the inspectors for our budget votes in May. Following people. Now, do I hear a motion to approve the list of those on the agenda? Kathy, do I hear a second? Ray, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Action is requested to approve the Lyme Central School District 2021-2022 proposed budget spending plan as previously presented by the treasurer. And we have
Yes, so that information will be on the property tax report card. I didn't initially include it in the board packet, but there were the 5 scenarios. So it should look like this year.
Okay. So, do I hear a motion to approve the budget spending plan as stated? Ray, do I hear a second? Lynn, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Action is requested to approve the Lyme Central School District's property tax report, as presented. Any questions on that? The usual tax report. So, do I hear a motion to approve that?
Yeah, sure.
Kathy? Do I hear a second? Scott? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. The Lyme Central School District Board of Education takes action to approve participation in the Madison Oneida BOCES Cooperative Bidding Resolution. This is our yearly, thing we do every year to be part of that. Do I hear a motion to approve that? Terry? Do I hear a second? John? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Action is requested to approve the Watertown City School District contract with the Health and Welfare Services beginning on September 8th. It should be 21. Yep, 2021 and ending June 30th, 2022. All right. With that change, do I hear a motion to approve that?
I'm sorry, what is that?
Share that.
That's for our students who attend programming there, or some of our parochials, students that attend parochials.
Oh,
They receive services through Watertown.
gotcha.
Good question. Do I hear a motion to approve that? Lynn, do I hear a second? Ray, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Action is requested to approve the following as per the contract from the Teachers Association. Would you like me to?
Yeah, okay.
Have Andy review that with us.
Okay, so contractually, if we have 3 or more snow days left as of April 1st, contractually we give one of those days back to our staff and our students. And as of May 1st, contractually, if we have 2 left, we get another day back. So this year being what it is, and I would like to just read the thinking behind this. So what I'm asking for this year is a little different, and I've already spoken to legal, and we would certainly do an agreement with the unions. So this is not precedent setting moving forward because it is a difference in the contract. The district currently has 5 emergency snow day closures and 1 superintendent's conference day, which remain unused and available for the 2020-21 school year. That never happens. I'd like to say it just never happens. The district recognizes the many challenges inflicted upon our faculty and staff and families during the COVID-19 pandemic. Throughout the year, their dedicated efforts and positive attitudes have enabled the district to be one of the few in the area, and I would say more than just our area, to remain open for daily in-person instruction. Therefore, it is my recommendation that the following dates be added to the Memorial Day holiday. I would recommend the district, the building be closed on Thursday, May 27th, 2021, Friday, May 28th, 2021, and Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. With that being said, please understand we still have additional days. I do always keep at least 1 emergency day in the event something happens with power outage or a gas leak. And we still will have a superintendent's conference day and an additional snow day available in June that we'll be looking at later. So that is my recommendation.
It's a nice long weekend.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather cooperates.
I hope so. We we still have a few days, in case Mother Nature does not cooperate, because I will tell you, May 10th was my father's birthday, and there was a snowstorm one year, and we could not go to my father's birthday party because there was so much snow. So it does happen, so.
Any questions or concerns about giving those days back, because we don't have so many this year? Will never happen again, probably. Yeah, I say let's do it. All right,
Thank you.
Do I hear a motion to approve those days? Ray?
I'll second.
Kathy, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Actions requested to approve the recommendation of the Committee on Special Ed and the Committee on School Special Education. Do I hear a motion? Terry, do I hear a second? Scott, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Barry's not here this evening, he's ill. So we'll just move on to Pat. Anything Gary has to report or anything you will need to report? We'll let you do both. All right.
I know that Mary's been working pretty feverishly on sports for spring. Softball, baseball, and golf will be starting up on the 19th. So I know that we can make it working and have these with all the coaches together. Everything's in good shape, and we're looking forward to having athletics start this spring. As far as work I've been doing, both Mary and I sat in on the interviews for secretarial position as well as custodial department. I've concluded observations for our teachers on my side of the fence. We've been discussing the master schedule for next year. Vincent has done a great job of lining up different scenarios of whether we look traditional as we have in years past, or we look more like we do now. So we're trying to weigh those schedules and numbers, and so we're constantly looking at that and reviewing. I met with our service providers and our kindergarten team, and we have scheduled kindergarten screening for May 13th and 14th. Looking forward to having that. Work with the sort of stage and how to make it contained so that people aren't throughout the building. So we're in good shape for that. And the majority of my time has been spent organizing and getting ready for the free testing, which starts next Wednesday. Where most districts, I would say almost all districts, are getting just session 1 of both the ELA and the math exam. Session 1 is just multiple choice. Kids are reading passages, answering questions. There is no critical response or writing portions to this particular test. So kids that are remote learning only do not have to take the test. They are exempt. We are not held to the 95% accountability rate. Therefore, these tests don't mean much for us. So parents have been notifying us of opting their children out. So I looked at the numbers, and it looks like grades 4, 6, and 8 are our highest number of children either opting out or have remote learners. So they're in the double digits. But our 3rd grade and 5th grade have very few kids opting out or remote learners, although we just about everybody taking the exam.
So if they opt out, do they just stay home?
No, they don't.
Oh.
We're encouraging them to come on in because once the test is over, which we don't believe is going to take that long, in comparison to years past, since the field test questions have been removed from the test, let's get it done, and we're going to move on with our day and continue learning as we typically do. So, what has been a little different for us is the staggered starts with 7th and 8th grade, but where we have the kids taking the test and the way our schedule looks great, that we can get this done first thing in the morning, and the rest of our day looks like it's a result. So, it'll be fine.
Pat's worked very hard on this. This has been very challenging this year, maybe even more so than regular years. So she's done a great job. The communications have been excellent. So thank you. Very nice.
Any questions?
The dates of the test.
a lot of seniors taking a lot of classes at JCC, and they are doing extremely well. I'm very excited to see that they, some of them are gonna, like, oh my God, they're gonna have a whole year done. So it is exciting, we have a lot of seniors at JCC.
And or if the online learning pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, they do it, and our classes are online, or, you know, online, also through Zoom or whatever, but they took advantage of it, and they're doing extremely well, so that's, I was very happy to see that, it's great. Yeah, we'll go through them. Okay. Tammy.
I really don't have anything other than, you know, we continue to look at all of the end of the year activities that we have typically done. I did have a meeting with the advisors, the senior advisors. It was impromptu. We were actually talking about something else, and I said, what are we thinking for our seniors? So I don't want to be the one to, you know, let that out of the bag. We will not be going to Florida for sure. However, our senior advisors have been working very hard to come up with some really memorable activities at the end of the year for our students. One of the challenges is that, you know, in the past where we've been able to do activities where our students could stay overnight, and, you know, we would have security and help with those pieces. Given the conditions right now, we really can't have kids staying in the same room. Transportation does become an issue. So again, we're looking at opportunities that we can handle as far as with our buses and transportation because of the numbers. If all of the seniors wanted to participate, we would have to take 2 buses in order to go on some of these outings. And I 24, I believe, 24, but then with our advisors, and if we had, you know, a couple more chaperones or something, they wouldn't all fit on the buses. So that's a challenge, but as I said, they're working, the advisors are working very hard to come up with some really fun, meaningful activities for the kids, so. That's really, you know, we're considering all other options. I know Mr. Davis has been working with the committee very hard, looking at graduation, trying to make that as normal as possible. They've talked about being able to invite 2 guests to that streaming. Otherwise, I believe this group really is intent on having it inside, which does limit, you know, the number of people we can have due to spacing. However, again, we will do our very best, and I know that committee's working very hard to make it a special occasion for our students. So it's a different year for sure, but I think everyone is making the most of it.
Yeah.
All right, anybody have anything they want added to the meeting for May 6th? By then we'll have some information about the seniors, graduation, but, you know, lots of little closer, what our role will be, because it'll be a month from our next meeting's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, moving down to board action, we want to be it resolved that Lyme Central School District takes action to appoint, again, many of these same ones that we had to, we appointed and then we had to take them off, and now they're back because we didn't have support, so very exciting. So do I have a motion to approve the list of people on the list here at our agenda? Lynn, for your second? Kathy? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstaining? Motion passed.
I think I have to abstain on that because my name's in there.
Oh, okay. John's name's on there, so he's abstaining.
Okay.
Good catch. All right. Moving down, a motion for the approval of the following personnel changes with the effective dates as listed. Do I hear a motion to approve those? John, do I hear a second? Ready to vote?
John,
You're on that,
if
John.
you can't, I'll do it.
They're listed twice, like, I don't know why,
Oh,
like, they do
yeah.
it there and then they do, so you would vote on
Gotcha,
it twice.
gotcha.
Okay, so we're gonna move to Kathy and Randy,
Yeah.
all in favor,
Aye.
opposed, abstaining? Okay. The 20, upon recommendation of the superintendent, on behalf of Lyme Central School District, the fingerprints have been sent, and these are all final clearances for the following people. Do I hear a motion? Kathy, do I hear a second? Terry, over there. All in favor? Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. I do need a motion is requested to enter executive session for the discussion of two particular individuals. I got Scott, do I hear a second? Terry, all in favor? Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. Going into executive at 6:23. Okay, being there's no further business or discussion, do I hear a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting? Lynn, do I hear a second? Scott, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion passed. We are adjourned at 7:28.